Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima here. Bria from Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, gets her N-word wake-up call. Let me do my intro and I will be right back. Work, work, work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. Cause I'm about that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the girl, feel mad, da, 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 da. Try me, I deserve it. Let that devil lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you not like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'ma leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, work, work. Y'all, according to an article from popculture.com, Bria was over in Cannes or Cannes, whatever you want to call it, France, during the Cannes, I guess it was the Cannes Film Festival last week, and she ran into some trouble in a Zara. After she came out of one of those Zara stores, you know, they got the stick up their butt store where they got the nose up. I went to go in one of those in New York, and the people was looking at me like crazy. Yeah, I may not be able to fit your clothes, but I could buy it for my granddaughter or somebody, people from Zara. So don't put your nose up at my money. Anyway, but she was in France. So she came out the store, and there was some hubbub, y'all. She ended up, her and her sister ended up getting detained, locked up, strip searched. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play her video that she put up on TikTok. Y'all, I feel bad for her because I don't want to see it, it happen to anybody, but I am not her fan whatsoever. But I hate to see black people mistreated anywhere. So I'm going to play that and then I'll be right back.
Family. I normally don't make videos like this, but I'm on vacation with my sister in the south of France. We are staying in Cannes with my boyfriend, Simon. For those of you who don't know who I am Bria. I'm an actress on Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, and I'm here attending the film festival for business. I have been booked for events through my agent, and the festival goes from the 16th to the 29th. Yesterday, my sister and I were taken in by French authorities while we were shopping with my boyfriend because a woman had falsely claimed that we robbed her in Zara. We started the day at the Martinez Hotel where we had breakfast, and we were all dressed up because when you're here for the festival, you're dressed up in all dresses. And I had big dresses on. I'll add in videos and photos. After we had pictures and breakfast at the Martinez Hotel, we went to the Corset to buy dresses for the Campari event that we were booked for with my boyfriend. We went to Hugo Boss, we went to Zara together, we went to Claire's, we went to a couple of boutiques. My boyfriend and I had split up. He had went to Gucci and we had went to another Zara as well as another boutique to find a dress. We were then approached by 10 policemen on bicycles as we were walking down by the Versace store. They were screaming at us to stop walking and snatch our bags from us. There was innocent bystanders around, and if you've seen us in our dresses, can you please, and if you have any video footage, can you please send to me as soon as possible through Instagram? None of the police officers spoke English. They wouldn't let us call our family members or a lawyer. All they could say is that we matched the description of a robbery. My boyfriend and I, we stayed about literally 5 minutes away from where my sister and I were taken. And we were taken in by the officials without any knowledge. Nobody talked to us. They took us in and forced us into the car and said we weren't allowed to talk to anybody. We didn't know what was going on. My sister is 20 years old. She has never been in trouble. She has never had to do the things that they made us do when we got to the police station. I have never been in trouble, and I have never been through what I've been through because of this. We had a police escort to the police station with 3 or 4 police officers on their motorcycles in the front, our car in the middle, and 4 more in the back, racing through France to get to the police station. When we got to the police station, they took us underground, where we were in a basement. Hey TikTok family, where we were underground in a basement. As I was in the car, I was trying to explain to them as the best way I can, I don't speak French, that I'm here because I'm an actress in the States, and I'm here because I was booked for events. And she looked me up on her phone and was like, oh, actress, laughing at me, and they were all making fun of me. When my sister and I got to the police station, they were explaining to the other police officers why we were there. We had our phones, so my phone died. My sister had her phone, so I was able to try to hurry. I told him to wait for my boyfriend to come. They wouldn't allow that. I called my mom as soon as I can, and I called my boyfriend, and I told him the precinct that I was at before they confiscated our phones from us. They didn't tell us anything. They wouldn't let me get in touch with a lawyer. I didn't know why I was there. I didn't know who called on us. I don't know. They then proceeded to take us downstairs where the inmates were being held. It was all Frenchmen screaming and yelling, where they took us into a room and they drug tested us to see if we had been drinking. I was asking why are you guys doing this? And they were like, shh, no. The one police officer put on her phone protocol. So we blew into the breathalyzer, and both of our tests came back 0, 0, 0. We were then brought upstairs, where we sat there for what felt like hours. We were there for a little bit, like 2 hours. And then a guy came out and was like, we have to search you and then figure out what we're going to do with you. A lady is here saying you robbed her. So I'm like, what? Like, we're in gowns. Like, what are you talking about? We went downstairs again, where the inmates were in a room. They stripped us butt naked, made us bend over, took my hair extensions, took my earrings, my watch, made my 20-year-old sister do that. She has never been in trouble. She has never had to do anything like that in her life. We didn't deserve that. After we were stripped butt naked, we went back upstairs and sat there for another 30 minutes. A detective guy came upstairs and said that my boyfriend was downstairs and that all is good. We were brought to another office with computer screens, and they were filing paperwork. It was a lady in there who made us strip again, butt naked in this office, and took our dresses inside out. We were naked there with our heels on, just naked, because she said she wanted to see for herself if we stole or not. I am so hurt by this experience. I have never been through this. I'm humiliated. This happened in front of everybody, and I want justice. I want justice for what happened to my sister. They made us sign papers in French without letting us call a lawyer or anything. Our stuff was still taken. I don't know what I signed. I want a lawyer as soon as possible. If anyone knows a lawyer, international lawyer, that can help me with this case. They told me to go to the embassy since it happened on a Saturday. I can't go to the embassy until tomorrow morning, which is going to be Monday. I was not received any paper or discharge papers. They will not give me my case number. They will not tell me anything. They told me to leave. My boyfriend had made videos, and I'm gonna include the videos. If you are in Cannes right now and you saw us, or you're a business owner that knew that we purchased everything and you took photos with us, please contact me as soon as possible. If there's any lawyers, please contact me to help me, because I don't know what's going on. I was let out, but I want my case number. I want everybody that was involved. This is not okay. This is emotionally damaging to me. I'm scared to go out. They were asking how long we're going to stay here for. I don't know if they're plotting again. I don't even know if there was a lady. I feel like it was made up. And I feel like they only drug tested us to try to keep us there because they knew they fucked up. So I'm just asking for help and to spread awareness and to be careful. If you're a young woman of color or a young woman of anything, be careful, because people could just make up things, or you could just be taken by police without any explanation. And I'm traumatized by it. I don't know how I feel. I have another week left of vacation here and I want to go home. It's my 1-year anniversary and I'm very heartbroken. I'm going to include the videos. Please, if anyone's seen me by the Versace store in Cannes, please send me videos if you have any videos, because I knew there was people there taking videos of what was going on. But this is my sister and I. This was us at the Martinez Hotel before we went shopping. This was us and our driver before. I want justice. This is me getting out of my driver to go shopping in front of Zara. My sister and I in a police station. As you can see, I was devastated. This is the police station in Cannes that held us. When I went back with a friend that's a translator, and we went to the police station so she could translate, they told her, "You're making a monologue. Don't come to our police station with that." They didn't give us any information. They didn't want to talk to us. They told us to go to the embassy or go to the internal police on Monday. They wouldn't let us in the police station. My friend recorded both conversations that we will use to take legal action. And I just want to spread awareness to anybody that's on vacation. Please be careful. Always travel with a family member or a boyfriend. If my boyfriend wasn't there, I don't know what would happen. They could have created something. They were looking to create something. So the fact that I have a German white boyfriend who was able to go in and talk to a detective that was German also, it made things better, because he explained to them that I was an actress in the States, that I was here. My agency did book me for big events here. And you know what the detective said? "I'm very sorry. The woman probably called out of jealousy." So we get booked, we get butt naked, we get our items stripped from us from head to toe, a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old black American, because a lady, which we don't know what her ethnicity is, called and said that we robbed her for cash in Zara, where I have money, I'm a well-known actress, and you guys do that to me. You are not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to take me in, tell me nothing. You basically kidnapped me and my sister. You're not allowed to do any of that, and you do it anyways. And you don't get us a translator, you don't let us call a lawyer, you don't let us call my parents, you don't even know if she was a minor. And you did that shit to us. Justice will be served. I also want to include 2 more things. When my boyfriend spoke to the detective, he told him that that lady probably did that out of jealousy, but like, you don't get to walk away with doing that out of jealousy. It doesn't work like that, because what you put us through, if you're watching and you were the lady who did that, it was the most horrible thing you can ever do in your life, and I'm gonna let you know that. Second, when they dumped all of our belongings out on the street to see, we had every single receipt with every single item, and I want to share that with you guys as well. So they knew we didn't have anything on us. They knew we didn't rob, and I didn't carry a purse. I didn't carry any money. I paid with my Apple Pay, with my credit card the whole entire time, because I don't carry cash when I'm on vacation. So I will show you that as well. These are the items that they dumped on the street, and these are all of the receipts that it's paid. It says it was paid with credit. This is me getting out of my drive.
Y'all, listen. When you go over to them foreign countries, you can't be messing around, especially the ones where the predominant people are not black. They will snatch you right up. Well, listen, like I said on my thumbnail, thank God that Milo wasn't with her, because they would have had him locked up, strip searched, and the whole 9 too. But like she said, her sister was with her, Kidada or something, the sister's name was, 20 years old. That's a shame that they had to go through that, even though people go through that every day here in the U.S., but I'm not going to digress and talk about that. Now, there's a lawyer who on TikTok who stitched Bria's video with part of hers. So I'm going to show you what that lawyer had to say about traveling outside the U.S., because you can't go over there talk to other countries talking about my rights and all that stuff, because listen, it don't work in other places like it do here. So let me play what that lawyer had to say, and then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
My sister and I were taken in by French authorities while we were shopping.
What to do and not do if you're ever detained abroad. Hey, it's Zara, your travel bestie. I'm also a lawyer. So let's get into it, guys. Number one, if you are detained, do not resist or be aggressive during the detaining process. Remember, this is not your country, and child, even in this country, things can escalate quickly if there's language barriers. That really just even adds to kind of how things can escalate very quickly. Number two is kind of preventative, right? Have your person or persons. So what I mean by that is have somebody that has your location. And usually on phones now, even if your phone is dead, you can still see like the person's location. Have a code word where if somebody back home sees mangoes, they know something is going on and this is an emergency. We're not playing. And they can look at your location and know, and there's some connection there, right? Number three is they will likely take all of your things. Make sure that your phone is not accessible by the control panel, right? So like make sure they can't access your Wi-Fi, turn off your cellular, make sure they don't have access to that stuff without the password. So removing that, y'all can find a TikTok, remove that from your phone. So just in case they have your phone, they're not able to manipulate things within it. Number four, do not assume that the laws are the same. Let's be honest, we don't really know. Y'all don't really know. The laws of the US, this is a whole different country, whole different ball game. Don't be talking about Miranda. This is not the time to play Jeopardy with the legal laws in France or Amsterdam or whatever you are. If you don't know, just be quiet. Number five, do not sign anything that you do not fully understand. I don't care if they're like, just sign this and you can go. Do not do it. Especially if there's a language barrier. Do not sign anything that you do not know what it says. And number six, which is probably one of the most important things, contact the US Embassy or consulate in that country. Like they are your home team. They want to bring Americans back home safely. So after a request for a lawyer, you want to get in touch with the embassy. Maybe even before the lawyer, you want to get in touch with the embassy so they know we got one of the homies over here and back call. We need help. In all seriousness, I know that this can be such a traumatic event and it's always important to be prepared. Comment any questions and I'm happy to help. And follow for travel tips.
Now, y'all, thanks to the attorney. Her name on TikTok is It's Your Travel Bestie on TikTok. So please follow her for more tips about different things. Now, Bria, that was your N-word wake-up call. Doesn't matter that you're with a white man. You still gonna be treated like the N-word. They don't care that you have money. Look how they've treated Oprah. Look how they've treated Serena Williams. Look how they've treated other famous black folk that can buy and sell you that have a lot more money. So what makes you think you taking your little black behind over to Cannes or Cannes, whatever the name of it is, and thinking you're going to be treated different? And you say you're an actress. I got to look up your actress credits. I didn't look at that. I wanted to get the story out. I didn't have time to look that up. So are you saying you're being an actress on the show? Is that why you're being so extra and getting on everybody's nerves? I'm not victim blaming here because when you go to other countries, listen, I went to Africa. I went to Ghana, to be precise. I didn't have to worry about too much over there because that's a country where the people are black. So I didn't have no worries. I was very comfortable. But best believe, when I was on my way to Ghana, I stopped in Brussels, and I was in the Brussels airport, and I had my ear on a swivel because I didn't know what they was going to do over there. Listen, when you go to other countries, it's by their rules. It's not by the U.S. rules. And a lot of countries, allegedly, and all this stuff is alleged, they're not that crazy about Americans anyway. Now, Bria, if you went over there and they said what some lady may have been jealous or something of her, whatever the case was. Bria, I hope you didn't go there with that attitude like you have on the show, acting up. and that's why somebody did that. I'm hoping that's not the case, Bria. Don't let it come out with people who have tapes and whatnot that you was over there acting up. Let's hope that it's not some other story that you're giving. Let's hope that you're not trying to bait and switch and all that kind of stuff, getting people with the sympathy thing, Bria. I hope you're not lying to the people of America who watched your show and who are rooting for black people, Bria. Because I'm always giving people the side eye because I've seen too many things come out. Now, hopefully, this is all on the up and up with her, and she can get an international lawyer, and they can see what they could do. I don't know anything about French laws and whatnot, so I don't know what can be done at this point. But you can tell by watching the video, she's traumatized. I would be traumatized too. I would really be traumatized too, and I probably would never go back to France because of that. But like the attorney said, like the first thing you have to do, like they tell you in your passport, make an extra copy of your passport to have with you. Go to the American Embassy. Like when I went to Ghana, let me tell you, I made sure I knew where the American Embassy was. Because you never know what's going to happen when you go anywhere. Make sure you have travel insurance. Make sure you have all those things that they tell you to do that may take a little extra time or a little extra money. It is so worth it. So with that, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to drop that. Make sure you come for my review tomorrow of Summer House Martha's Vineyard. This episode was pretty good. They sometimes they be doing too much and whatnot, and you'll see. Come tomorrow, Tuesday at 6:00 to my live recap of the show. Remember to follow me on Instagram. It's mocha_Mima_media. And then on the other socials, I'm saying socials, it's just Mocha Mima. I love you guys all. Appreciate you, all my new subscribers and people that's been with me from when I started this journey a couple months ago. I really appreciate your support. So with that, I'm going to get out there. Hit it, Rihanna. Work, work, work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the girl, them hurt, 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 hurt. Try me, I deserve it. Nothing to have you lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the righteous. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believed all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my